Alrighty, this is the terrarium that I bought today, the Exo Terra Medium Low. I already snapped the plastic straps off of it and took the bottom off because it was annoying to do the video with that. So, alright, so taking that off and viewing what I have to work with in here. So I love these terrariums because they have a very thin mesh compared to a lot of other terrariums, which it doesn't evaporate, humidity doesn't evaporate as fast with these thin meshes. And on top of that, when they're shedding, you can put a towel over, or you can get some press and seal or some wax paper and put it on top, and they can still breathe, but it keeps moisture and humidity and stuff in, so they can shed very easily. And I love these terrariums. Out of all the terrariums that I've ever used, these Exo Terra front opening terrariums are my favorite ones. So let's open it up here. Yeah, it looks like this one has plenty of room. Yeah, love that background in there. Now, a little trick with these is, let me take this off real quick. Little trick with these is, if you want some more space, you can actually take these out and it'll give you an extra inch of space. See, it's about, so it'll give you about that much extra space. So you can actually take these out. But I think I'm going to actually use the background this time. I had to take it out of my smaller one over there because I just couldn't fit the stuff in. I couldn't fit her hide. I couldn't fit her water dish and stuff. I couldn't fit any of that in, so I actually had to take this out. But I'm going to use this one. Looks real nice. Looks real nice. Be able to put her hide here, her other hide over here, her water dish here. Put her little plants and stuff over by her water dish. That's where she prefers it. So yeah, I'll be able to really make this nice. And then she'll like it too. Be a little bit bigger for her. She's starting to grow, so it'll definitely be a nice change from the small one she has now. Sweet. So, put this back on. It is pretty easy open close with these terrariums usually. Yeah, it just slides right back on the top there. I love how it just locks super easy. All you gotta do is twist these little dials right here and it locks. So very cool, very cool. Well, next will be the setup, and that's gonna happen right about now. Alrighty, here is the setup of the Exo Terra Medium Low terrarium. I was gonna do this a little bit later, but I saw she was poking her head out, so I'm like, alright, I'll go ahead and do it now. So one thing I did, because I did not want to do it on camera, is I went ahead and set up her heating pad and her thermostat. And I'll show you how I do this. One feature I want to highlight on these, and I don't see really any videos on YouTube highlighting this, is this. So it's a really cool little feature. And then you don't even see the cord in the terrarium itself. It actually goes down behind the background and then comes out. Hold on real quick. Can't really see through the mesh, so I'll open that door real quick. It actually comes down through that little hole right there, and then I can tape the thermostat to the heat pad right here, which is really, to the glass under the heat pad, which is really cool. A lot of aquariums you kind of have to rig it in order to get it to work, but this one was actually quite easy. So that's another feature of this terrarium. It's actually really cool, is it's actually built to put different electronic devices and stuff in, which is really cool. So I'll go ahead and go through the setup piece by piece. What I'll go ahead and add in. First, what I'll do is I will open this, because I'm gonna add the substrate and stuff from the top, not the side. So we will take this lid off. So first thing I'm going to do is show you what hide I plan to use. So if you remember the video where I went to pick up her terrarium, I decided on this hide. It's actually pretty cool. The opening looks a little small, but I think it's fine because this actually kind of moves too, and if I need to, I can make the opening bigger later on. So I will put that right here. And the reason why I'm putting that there and I haven't put any substrate or anything in is I actually want the substrate to kind of come up here. So I'm gonna fill it up, lift it just a little bit, put a little small layer of substrate down, put it back down, and then fill it with more substrate. So that's what I'm gonna do now. But first, I'm going to get my terrarium moss, which is this right here, and I'm going to put some of it in a little cup. One second here. I am making a complete and utter mess. I'll have some cleaning to do after this damn video. Alrighty. Take some bottled water. And pour it in like that. Alright. Let it soak up. And see, this moss just soaks up all the water. Excellent if you're having issues with humidity for your snake. See, soaked up all that water. And then, once it's nice and soaked, you don't want to put it in there dripping wet. So what you do is you squeeze out the water, and you have a nice little moss ball. Then what I do is I go ahead and I'm going to open this hide, and I'm going to put it all throughout here. Okay. And then put this back on top, and then all that humidity will stay in there, so she can go in there if she pleases. So now, the way I do this hide is going to be a little bit different than I do her actual hide. I'll actually be putting her in here right after I fix something. So she's going to get mad at me. She's already mad at me. She's like, you're making a bunch of noise. But yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and start taking her plants out. I'm going to take this one right here. This is a pain in the ass. There we go. Alright. I'm going to put this one right here for her. Put that right behind there. Actually, yeah, do that like that. That'll work. Cool. Alright, sounds good. Then I'll do this one later. I'll put that one behind there for later. Alright, so now, this is the substrate that I use. This is Zoomed Forest Flora. It is amazing for humidity. You actually don't even have to wet this stuff down that much. But I have some extra right here that I'm going to use real quick. To be honest, I actually might be able to fill out the whole terrarium with just a little bit of stuff I have left. I might not even have to open up the big one. So, just gonna do a quick little layer. Lift up that hide. Just a little layer right there. Put that right there. Yeah, I'm probably going to have to open up the big one, more than likely. This is where her main hide is going to be right here. So, time to open up this one. 1 second here. Alrighty. Yeah, this stuff is fairly damp right out of the bag, which is really cool. Put some over here. Put some back here. I definitely want to put plenty of substrate in this area right here because this is where her heat pad is. So I'm just going to do a extra little handful right over here. That's good. Alrighty. That's a good layer. That's a good layer. Pack it down good because we don't want it too loose. That there. She's not going to eat for a while once I put her in here, so it's good that she ate Monday. And I'm going to get some more water. Some more moss. Squeeze that. Alright. Then I'm just gonna put moss all over on top of her new hide. Now once it gets wet, it clumps together. go. And then what's cool is once this is already set up, all you have to do is mist it occasionally. So, alright, got that part done. It's looking cool. Alright, now for her water dish, which is already full of water. So, actually I might put her in there first. Yeah, so let's get you first. So we'll take this hide out. Make sure it's clean. Looks clean. Okay. And we'll set that one right here. Go ahead and wet that moss. I need a new spray bottle. This one's breaking. But it was real cheap, so you know, what can you do? Alright. That's good enough, I guess. And then for her water dish, she's just chilling like, what are you doing to my house? It's okay, sweetie, I promise. Alright, that one's kind of dirty, so I will go ahead and clean this first and then continue the video. Okay, and continuing. So, where am I going to put this? I don't want to put it right in front of the entrance to her new hide. So, I guess I'll just put it right, let's see, yeah, I'll just put it right here. And so, move a little bit of substrate. Water dish in. That'll work. Cover that up. Okay, that's good. Then I will put in some water. Then, can't forget this, Reptisafe. Extremely important to use. Even though I use bottled water, I still use it anyway, because it actually has vitamin supplements in it. I use 3 drops. And spin that all around. And next is to add snake. Hello, sweetheart. Alright, get her, and here is your new home. You're going to have lots of fun exploring that tonight. So, first off, I'm going to go ahead and put this plant right over here. So, see, new home. It's a little bit bigger too. So you have more room to play around in instead of being that little thing. So I hope you enjoy. Then I will let her be to explore her new area. What's cool is the substrate is actually fairly damp out of the bag, but what I am going to do is put my phone right here for a second and fill up my spray bottle. Even though it's breaking, I'm still gonna hopefully get it to work. And yes, I do put Reptisafe in the spray bottle too, in case you were wondering. Alrighty. Spray that down. Alrighty, and last but not least, put the top on. Then, can't forget to actually plug up the thermostat, so let me do that real quick. Alrighty. And just to keep some humidity in, I'm actually going to put her towel on top. So put a towel on top of her new terrarium. Also makes it a little darker in there for her. And it takes them a couple days to get acquainted to their new home. So, yeah, hopefully she enjoys it. Alrighty, well, that has been the Exo Terra Medium Low setup, and I will see you guys later.